stay put. It's just resting on the dash. Hey, look, it's winter again for the 400th time this spring. Oh, don't diesel the diesel. It's April 26th, minus 10, 4 a.m. Yeah, it's glorious, I know, look at it. Welcome to Canada. Fuel over there is 162 a liter for regular and 190 a liter for diesel. I've been seeing 199.9 for diesel in some spots, which is absurd. Oh yeah, the price of the barrel goes up, but we all pay for it. We're like, yeah, we're gonna drill lots, get this oil moving. Yeah, well, is there a way that maybe the Albertans couldn't suffer for it? Like, we're the ones getting most of it. Saskatchewan gets a lot too, so does BC, but yo, you're getting pulled over. He's not even stopping. Maybe he's not pulling him over. I went yesterday, came back from getting some stuff in Fox Creek. It was a blizzard here, on and off like a light switch 90 times. And then I got to Fox Creek. It was beautiful. It was sunny. It was warm. Dust. They're obviously going to do something else is up. So I did that. Came back. As soon as I got back, we're like closer into Edmonton. I went across Genesee. Snowstorm again. As soon as I came back this way, unload at Paloma. Snowstorm. Back to the shop. Hey man, can you come grab the tri-low from our yard? That's Ray Lynn's. It's got flip over beaver tail. Go to their yard, load the loader. I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll go grab it now instead, because he just told me, like, okay, tomorrow, rig move. I'm like, can't wait, because it's gonna be one of those, you know. Springtime, rig moving, it's gonna be greasy. We're taking that rig from just past Piers. Turn off? Is it Piers? I can't remember now. Just 16 and 32. That one where we were spinning out and the loader was pulling us in. I'm pretty sure it's that one. Unless there's something I'm missing. Pretty sure it said right into off 16, just 1.5 past 32. And it's got to come all the way back out, cut across Cynthia Lodgepole to the Elk River Road, up the Wolf, 5.5 kilometers, and some of their RMR road or something. So it was an ordeal. I go to get the loader, tire's got a flat. I mean, trailer has a flat. Trailer! I'm like, whatever, I'll go get the loader, we'll deal with that after. As soon as I load the loader and go to leave, release the brakes, brake pot on the truck. I'm like, oh, fuck. Get back to the shop, it's an ordeal, gotta make space. Right now I got the loader and the trailer in the shop for the flat tire, and then they did my brake pot in my parking spot, so should be all fixed up, I hope. Oh, there's more action over here. Got cop lights everywhere this morning. North End is alive. Oh shit, I'm not gonna make the light. Not too fast. This is a speeding red light camera. Slow her down just in time and continue on. So yeah, go up get the loader to the new location. So I'm going out to the Wolf first, drop off the loader, and then jump in line to scoop some Tri-Low loads. And then when I'm done that, we drop the Tri-Low in Drayton and bobtail back home. Or it sounds like there's, I don't know why we're dropping it in Drayton. Oh well, it doesn't matter. It smells like Trican coil, but there's no way I'm going to be done like super quick by any means. It's going to take, this might be a 2-day event. But yeah, hopefully the snow. We've had absurd amount of wind the last like 4 days. It's just gale forest, like shit's blowing all over the place. And then we've had snowstorms on and off 100 times ever since I went and got that pump from Conklin. Hopefully this is all I've been saying this every time, like, okay, it looks like it's clearing up. I can see the moon it's over there. And it's just a little skiff of snow. It's nice and cold this morning, which might help, but it's not. It's still going to be soft. So I'm hoping the new location is matted. I know the old end is matted, but you still got to deal with that lease road. So hopefully they spent some time with it, and it's kind of in better shape. But anyways, we'll get cracking on here. Trying to leave by 5 gives me 3.5 for a 3-hour drive. We should be good. I got fuel. I got to put in a splash of oil, and we're good to go. Oops, wrong buttons. shitty part about C500s is putting oil in them. So far we can't invent a funnel that works, because it needs to come from way up here. We have one, but it's super thin and it takes fucking like 5 minutes to pour it in there. It's half full still. I'd probably make it a day or two. Yo, it's full. Just cleaning. A lot of work. Front springs, new steers, new chain racks, beefy chain racks. Look at that. It's like fucking, that's over an inch, I think. Spruced up a lot of this stuff. Has to get some new stainless. I hope they replace all that stainless. I just go with the new design. New fenders. Subframe was rotted out. Replace that. New ramps. What are those? Cat has a cracked head, liner issues. It had some broken bolts inside the rocker arm. There's some kind of mechanism in there. I don't know. Here's another one with subframe issues, rotted out. Said that what is that? The wishbone that's on top of the diffs flexed. One of the bolts broke or something, and then it was just kind of a real big mess. Smells like burning brakes in here. All right, let's go do a rig move. warmed up 1.5 degrees. It's gonna get warmer. It's gonna be a mess. Doesn't seem to be as much snow here. Or there's actually been some snow plows. I don't know if it looks like snow plows or if it's leftovers from last night. Fire up this loader so it's nice and warm. Probably a little premature, but the other places to stop are not ideal for my biking, really. We'll just do it here. Got a rapper's reputation. A little bit of Sir Mix-a-Lot for breakfast, eh guys?
Sir Belvedere, how goes the quest? What? Well then, Sir Lancelot. This is a disaster. Can't anyone help?
Yo, what's up, King Arthur?
Sir Mix-a-Lot.
Sure, we're gonna be there early enough. Probably not even anything to be spotting with the loader for a bit. It's a little bit on the dirty side. Fuel's full, so that's good. Oi! Make sure there's no backup lights on and stuff. Do that from time to time. Contemplating what's going to be shorter since we're on the Wolf Lake and we need to go over to Highway 16. I'm just like, should I just go down the Wolf Lake back to 16? I don't know what to do. Hey, it'd probably be quicker, but there's a couple pretty big hills. Doesn't look like there's as much snow here as there was there. I'm gonna be so early. It's alright, we can get grinding away doing the other stuff. Start earlier, go home later. Probably only be able to make 2 trips without having to. There's no fuel stops along the way, so. Ooh, slippery. We'll have to do 2 trips, and then I gotta rather go into Drayton or go into Wildwood. I'd rather go into Drayton so then I can grab stuff. Well, depends. If I'm gonna be out here tomorrow, then it'll be a different story. Just turning onto the Elk River Road here. Shall be there. It's like 34 kilometers. 20 after 7. Supposed to be there for 8:30. Weather conditions. I was like, I'll leave a little early just in case. You know, if I left just on time, it would have been some kind of BS and I would have been late. So, what else? Just getting into some E40. Old E40. Fuck, I can't shut her down, turn her around, cancel, abort. They don't want to wreck the Elk River Road. I'm like, well, I just kind of noticed that I was on here and it's a 75% ban and I don't have a road use agreement. 3 kilometers, I turn around here. Could be soft. Now we'll go the extra. My luck, I'll get that little bit of downhill right there and it'll just spin in the snow. My sweet tires. Well, that's cool, gay, but take this back to Drayton and I'll just drop it and vacate. For the first time I hauled our Cypress one, I was freaking out. I was like, dude, I'm way overweight because I had somebody else's truck and their airbags. I don't know if it's a New Way thing or Hendrix, depending on what airbag system you got. You get completely different readings, right? Like me, 60, 61 or so is like max permit for me in this truck. Yeah, this wouldn't be fun with the wheeler anyways. And then some trucks are like 110. Well, that is some shit right there, bro. But yeah, I had somebody else's truck and I loaded the loader and it was like 90. I'm like, I'm like, how heavy is this thing? I didn't really want to do it anyways. I know it's cool footage and stuff, but I wasn't looking forward to being all greased up. Chained up, sliding around. Getting pulled around, just straight grind all day, you know? Got no mud flaps, bro. What is that? Earth iron. Well, I wish I would have got the info a little earlier, but whatever. It is what it is. I got a picture of someone sliding up to the stop sign pretty aggressively with a shack on. Someone came ripping up to here and was like, stop sign. running the use land tracker to pinpoint my spot, and then I was just like, oh, I don't. Been in that situation before where they're like, yeah, it's only like 4.5 down the Wolf. It's right into, and I was like, there's nothing here. It could be a new road by now, but the beginning of winter, I was taking a boiler, remember, and then it ended up being, what is that, the 7 mile, 8 mile, 10 mile, 12 mile, whatever that road is, way down the Wolf there, like an extra 20 minutes. Anyways, whatever. So yeah, we'll take this back to Drayton, deck off, go back to base. Maybe I can throw down at the shop for a little bit. See if I can find something to do. Oh, don't get stuck here.